Well, first up, Vasudha, actor turned politician TVK chief Vijay seems all set to start his statewide tour. It's going to be a Saturday affair starting from September 13th till December. He's got the permission from the Tamil Nadu Police, but with 23 conditions, Vasudha. It will be interesting to watch what Vijay has to offer as a political roadmap and not just filmy rhetoric dialogues during this tour of the state.
That's right, Vida. Vijay's party, TVK, plans to start a statewide tour from Trichy, and this is Vijay's own tour. And of course, a visit to Perambalur and Ariyalur constituencies that's going to happen this Saturday. These are central Tamil Nadu Delta districts, while his party has sought permission for a roadshow like what Leader of Opposition AITMK General Secretary Edappadi Palanisamy is doing right now. The state police have not agreed to a roadshow and to meetings at public places, as Vijay could attract huge crowds leading to disruptions. They have in fact instead suggested standalone rallies at designated spots, no grand public receptions. But what is the sense that you're getting, Veena?
Well, it's going to be a test of Vijay's political acumen, and we'll have to see how the TVK plays this one, as the rallies will really show what kind of strength the party is picking up on the ground. Vasudha, joining us this evening is NDTV's Vijay Gopal, who's been following this very, very closely. We also have NDTV's Sam Daniel joining us, Mr. Jagdishwaran, who is a pro-TVK analyst, and also political analyst Sumant Raman, who's been observing all this very, very closely. But first to you, Vijay, what's the sense you're picking up from TVK? What are they saying about the conditions imposed on them and the plan ahead?
Vira, though these conditions are not new for political rallies in Tamil Nadu, TVK feels certain conditions are categorically framed for Vijay. For instance, the police has denied permission for roadshow. They have said that they won't allow for grand reception for Vijay. They also mentioned that more than not 5 vehicles allowed to following Vijay's convoy. Such conditions seen by TVK, they are all politically motivated towards TVK, but we had a reaction from DMK minister saying that we don't do such political things. Even police has certain things to give permission, so they are following such rules before giving permission. But TVK feels this is a political motivated one. But even though we didn't receive any official confirmation whether TVK accept this condition and they are ready to carry forward this rally from September 13 or not, but TVK should come and make an official announcement on this, Veera.
Sam Daniel, to you now. Sam, why do you think the DMK government has denied permission? Because this seems to be a regular tour by any politician. And of course, Vijay is an actor, but does that really matter because he is just seeking permission for a tour?
Although one would look at this politically, Vasudha, the police and the ruling DMK particularly is worried about the huge crowds Vijay would draw. And that could, number one, lead to traffic disruptions. Number two, also lead to situations like stampede. If it's allowed to be a kind of a roadshow format on the regular routes used by common people. And that's one concern. But they claim that it's a similar format given to all political parties. After having had 2 major showdowns, be it the Viluppuram conference or the more recent Madurai one, Vijay would want to build and continue that kind of a huge crowds he is known to gather, so that he can build on to that narrative that he's all set to repeat that kind of 1967 and 1977 elections in Tamil Nadu that catapulted Annadurai and M.G. Ramachandran to power in the state, and he wants to build that kind of a narrative. Secondly, he would also want to follow the style adopted by be it EPS, the leader of opposition, or M.K. Stalin, the chief minister, who time and again has road shows, and his party wonders why his team alone is denied that kind of privilege. Secondly, he also holds this on Saturdays.
Sam.
Yes, Veera.
Sam, if you can, Sam, if you can hear me, I think it's also interesting as you're pointing out that he's starting this every Saturday. The plan itself was to have a rally every week on Saturdays. Or 3 districts. It's interesting, Vasudha, I must point out here the choice of Trichy as well, because, erstwhile former Chief Minister of Tamil Nadu, Jayalalitha, used to start her rallies from Srirangam near Trichy. So it'll be interesting to watch how this plays out. Sumant Raman and Jagdishwaran, who's pro TVK, also join us at the moment. Sumant, what do you think are going to be the core challenges in front of Vijay? Because we've heard a lot of strong speeches, but having a categorical political roadmap ahead is going to be a crucial issue. Do you see them pushing for, let's say, having a roadshow, or do you see them accepting the conditions and doing these events on Saturdays in three places in 3 districts?
Look, Veera, I agree with the state government for having imposed these conditions, because very often Vijay's own party has been going to town saying that, he cannot meet people directly because there will be unmanageable crowds. So, for instance, recently there was the issue of the conservancy workers of the corporation. And there again, what happened was they said, no, Vijay cannot go in person because huge crowds will come. There will be, the police cannot control. There may be problems. So they have been themselves going around saying that Vijay cannot go because there will be huge crowds. So today, if the state government is imposing conditions saying that, we have to be extra careful, TVK itself is partly to blame. So I don't blame, the government for having imposed these conditions.
It is the TVK that is to be, Jagdishwaran, it is, Sumant Raman makes this point that it is a TVK that's to be blamed for this decision of the DMK government. How would you respond to that?
Yeah, see, this has been an issue right from the day TVK was launched. I mean, this is a huge issue because, as we all know, Vijay is a huge crowd puller. We have witnessed that in places wherever he goes. He went for iftar party in Chennai. There was a huge crowd. As you said, 2 conferences were held and there were huge crowds. Lakhs of people gathered there. And whenever there is a roadshow, he went to Madurai for a cinema shoot and there were people following him on the vans. And he went to Coimbatore for a conference again, and there were people following him again. So, I mean, he's a crowd puller, and this is an issue that needs to be managed both by the government as well as by the TVK. I would accept that partly. But see, this is a political rally that he's planning, and I mean, as TVK puts it out, that's why they didn't want that.
What are you hearing from TVK? Are they all set for this Saturday thing? But you see, there's also the other concern that some observers are raising on the Saturday kind of rally, because politicians don't work only on Saturdays; they work through the week. What's the deal with this Saturday, 3 places in the state planned by Vijay? Because he plans to do this between September and December. What are people in TVK telling you about this?
I think that was for Jagdishwaran, right?
From the day when...
That was for Sam Daniel.
Sam, please respond.
Well, Veera Raghav, we understand from party sources that Vijay, unlike the other politicians, is not at the moment covering all the constituencies, but has chosen to adopt one district at a time. And he's targeting the weekends mainly for reaching out to the student communities, because largely first-time voters and young voters, women, are his core supporters. And a Saturday, he feels, it will be easy for them to come back from their colleges, or it's a weekend free for them to be able to attend these political meetings. Although young workers, be it in cities like Chennai or any other rural areas, normally they take a day off on Sunday, so Saturday evenings they should be free. So that's one strategic move we understand the party has taken to draw young voters to these venues, one venue at every district, so that what he started, be it the Coimbatore, be it the Madurai or the Viluppuram rally, he'll be able to show that kind of a large crowd to build on to his narrative. That
okay, so that's a very important point. Vijay, let me get you in here.
And 77
Vijay,
points in Tamil Nadu election.
Vijay, can you also help us understand why is he starting, this kind of campaign from Trichy, which is a Delta district, also, like Veera pointed out, politically significant?
Yeah, politically speaking, DMK has 2 significant ministers from Trichy. KN Nehru and Anbil Magesh are from Trichy. So the DMK also holds a strong hold in the Trichy region. We can see how DMK keep on winning in past elections from Trichy. So TVK, politically speaking, TVK could wanted to target DMK starting from Trichy. Regionally also, that is a center point of Tamil Nadu. You know, from Trichy, wherever you want, you can go there. And nearby, we have Delta regions also. And in past, Vijay has been keep on raising farmers-related issues. Even he visited Parandur. In Parandur, the only politician who has been keep on speaking about Parandur issue is Vijay. He even mentioned that if needed, he would meet Chief Minister by going to Secretariat itself. So.
Right.
TVK likely wants to target farmers around Delta region.
So farmers would be a priority. Sumant Raman, very quickly, sir, closing remarks. What do you think you expect from Vijay? Because I've heard this criticism that last two meetings have been quite scripted. Do you see Vijay coming out as this full-fledged politician with a lot of unscripted, spontaneous moments, something that is, very much part of public life?
No, I mean, that's going to be very, very essential. Oh, by the way, before that, why only Saturdays? Why not Sundays? If he's looking at a weekend, then he could definitely spare at least part of Sunday to also campaign. The Saturday thing seems to be very strange. Second, my point is, so far everything has been read out from a script, right? Let's be very honest about it. And I think Mr. Jagdishwaran will not deny the fact that he has effectively read out from a script. Now, he has not met the media. He has not had a press conference. He has not even given interviews. Even the kind that we see the Prime Minister do, he has not done it. So I think that at some point people are going to start asking questions. You can't go on indefinitely reading out from scripts.
Okay, quickly respond. Jagdishwaran, quickly respond to that, sir. Is this time for TVK and Vijay to become unscripted and spontaneous? Jagdishwaran.
Yes,
but
yes.
I think
I agree with Suman that he read it from the script. But see, every politician in India does that. See, the thing is, whatever he wants to write or whatever he wants to speak, he would say to his analyst or his strategist, and he is going to give it a script writer. And that is what every politician, starting from the CM or the opposition leader, everybody does that. They all have a A4 sheet or a smaller sheet, and they do it. Sir, he has to meet it, sir. Of course, he has to meet.
It's a fair point that you're making, but it's also a fair point that Sumant Raman is making. The real question, Vasudha, the question will be asked about a clear political roadmap. In fact, some of the strategists, some of the people as well say that there is going to be clarity more as he goes along this tour. He is going to clearly announce what his policies are going to be. And as Sumant has been consistently pointing out, ideologically, in most of the cases, he seems to be completely aligned as far as the DMK is concerned in terms of the ideology is concerned. It's the question of political difference and as an opposition force, what his policy parameters are going to be and policy prescriptions are going to be will be closely watched, Vasudha. And I think that's going to be the focus as he hits the tour. But we'll have to give him time because he is an actor with enormous popularity, starting off on a big political campaign starting this Saturday. Let's see what he has to offer.
That's right, Veera. Like they say, Vijay also has age on his side. So clearly those 8 months to polls and also the fact that there are these big questions that you've asked.